Well, and so the thing that in and of itself is horrifying. But what ought to be really horrifying to people is that the mechanisms and communication channels and all of that was already in place for them to do that. So that means how long have they been controlling what's
Actually,
said
that
and so forth?
I'm going to share with you, Richard. It's not. They were developed in very early in the Biden administration. That came
Oh,
out in the Murthy v. Biden case, which is that they started having a, I forgot what the names of the meeting were called. It's in one of my chapters. It had an acronym for, anyway, for them to communicate with each other. So all of a sudden, the head of the CDC had a direct line to Facebook. I mean, literally had a direct line. Those channels like that rapidity hadn't happened before. They started in the March, April of when Biden in 2020.
yeah.
No, April or March or so of 2021.
So before we went on the air here today, you mentioned Bill Federer, a good friend of mine. Bill talks about the Hegelian dialectic, which is where a totalitarian government will create a crisis in order, they can't achieve their full goal right at once. So they'll create a crisis, and people out of fear will rise up and they will compromise so you can move the normal. And then you create another crisis to move the normal again. And you compromise in the middle, but eventually you reach your goal of the totalitarian regime.